Welcome to my presentation, Learner Sharing Assignment for this summer's EDLT 520 Multimedia Authoring and Curriculum Development. My name is Ron Taylor, and today I want to express to you all the wonderful things that I learned throughout this course, through collaborating with my peers, the technology that we learned about, and how it has changed me as an educator. One of the assignments was creating a professional learning network. At first, this was quite a challenge because I had no idea what a professional learning network was. However, through the process, I've learned that it not only makes me a better teacher, but it opens new doors and opportunities for assessing yourself and your curriculum in order to make it more effective and more engaging for the students. Connecting with people worldwide is key in order to learn the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts of development of curriculum. Connecting with like-minded educators that may have been through the same process in which you're going through in creating curriculum is key in reducing the time it takes in order to develop that particular curriculum. So through this class, I created a professional learning network that has allowed me to connect with many people worldwide and discuss with them in collaboration what works, what doesn't work, what I should do and shouldn't do in order to reduce facing the adversities and struggles they may have in creating particular curriculum that is within my subject area. Building a network of educators really expanded my knowledge as a teacher and as an administrator. This is a project that I will probably use for the rest of my life in order to help me connect with others and to collaborate, whether it's through hobbies, professional life, or personal life. So I would have to say this is one of the biggest tools that I've used that I'll probably utilize in its entirety, and it will constantly be changing, and I'll manage it on a daily basis. And it has proved to be one of the tools that has made me more effective and actually landed me a really good position at a community college in Arizona. Some of the tools that I've added to my toolbox that we've actually experienced in this classroom was website design. The website design project has given me the opportunity to become an administrator at a community college. I had no idea prior to this class how to do a website. Though I had dabbled with it and tried, it was very difficult. As the class progressed, so did my website. The development of my website came and went, and I went through some struggles and challenges, and through collaborating with my peers as well as the instructor, I was able to develop a site that landed me a really good job. So I would say that everybody should have a professional site, and now I'm in the process of creating a personal site for personal use. So I've definitely experienced the goods and the bads of the process of developing websites. I never thought that I would have my own website, but now I do, and my information's out there, and those that want to get to know me worldwide, they can just log on to my website. So I definitely would say that this is by far the greatest tool that I've had the experience of building my skills upon. PLN development, a professional learning network development, like I said before, was definitely a challenge for me, but I've learned that through connecting with others, I'm able to learn so much more at no cost to my institution, and I can increase my professional development through the use of my professional learning network to learn more about education. LinkedIn is more of a social network for professionals to kind of get your skills out there. Maybe you're looking for a job, and this is kind of where the institution that I am now working for found me and has provided me with great opportunity. I also decided to put a link to my LinkedIn account on my website. So in developing that website, I was able to add a lot of multimedia tools as well as social networking in order to try to make as many connections as I can and open more opportunity for me. RSS feed. I use RSS feed to kind of develop my PLN in order to give me up-to-date, minute-by-minute information on innovative strategies, methodologies, things like that, through people from all over the world. So you can subscribe to different types of blogs and websites in order to get up-to-date information constantly. This is great for lifelong learners that want to stay on top of advancements in education as well as the use of technology. Twitter, I've never really been a huge fan of Twitter just because I'm more of a multitasker and I have a hard time stopping what I'm doing in order to like text somebody. So texting and Twitter has been a bit of a challenge for me, though I'm using it more and more, and it's proven to be more beneficial than I ever thought. I've also seen that my peers in this class actually use it effectively in order to kind of gain an edge on some of the up-to-date information, sharing information. So, and for those of you that are in the classroom, maybe it's like middle school or high school, most students are using these, and this is a great way to connect with your students and kind of get to know them on an individual basis. Adobe Connect will probably be the second most favorite tool that I learned how to use in this classroom in order to kind of set up group connections, to have meetings. In fact, in my new position as an administrator at a community college, I will be utilizing this quite a bit to connect with different satellite campuses and manage certain situations, keep up to date on information on what's going on and things that might need to be addressed. This can be student-centered, or this can be just delivered by an instructor in order for people to stay on top of what is expected, current events, all kinds of things like that. So it's definitely a great tool, and I will be utilizing this quite a bit. Google Docs is a great way to collaborate with other individuals, I've learned through the research assignment that we did. I'm not a big fan of group work just because one person never knows what the other's doing, but through Google Documents there's live editing options where everybody can get on the same document at the same time and do editing, provide comments, they can chat with one another, and we use this a lot, and I really appreciate the fact that Dr. Pata made this part of the class so that we could collaborate with one another and be more effective in some of the projects that we had to do for the course. So in general, I'd like to just reiterate that technology that I learned in this classroom was more about connecting with others and collaboration, learning how to provide some type of network and where other people can work together from different areas. You can be in different locations. Online education is probably one of my favorite platforms of instruction, and this was definitely one of the platforms, or definitely one of the tools as far as technology and Adobe Connect in order to connect with other people. While I'm in New York, I'm taking a class online and communicating with my instructor on a weekly basis to make sure that everybody's on track. If people are having problems with certain concepts, that they can discuss it. So, and again, the PLN is the same way. Being able to stay connected with people worldwide. I mean, you think about that, globally, connecting with others, sharing experiences, methods, and technology that's being used in the classrooms nowadays is imperative in order to make the classroom or the curriculum in general more engaging and more user-friendly. So I would definitely say that technology is the way of staying connected. We see it with our students every day, texting, Facebook, any types of social media. So this course has definitely prepared me for a lot of the new technology that's available that students are utilizing nowadays. These 3 steps are kind of the process in which I see me implementing a lot of the tools that I used in this classroom to make my delivery system more engaging and more relevant today. So expanding the classroom through connectedness and technology is probably really important to students nowadays, because that's what they know. They know technology. And also the challenges of professional development. Most schools are having challenges with financial difficulties sending people to get that educational development, professional development that they need in order to become more effective. Now you can use technology in order to reach out and pretty much get the same type of experience, not face to face, but however you can get it online. So educational development, I was the first block, and I put seeking out teaching strategies for enhancing your skills and your classroom. This is a perfect example of taking this class and seeking out that development that I need, not only to earn a master's degree or whatever, but to become more effective for the classroom so that students can feel more engaged and see the relevance of the education in the world that they're going to be going into. So getting enrolled in a class, learning some of the strategies and methodologies is probably the first step that I utilize in order to get to that point of implementation of curriculum and the process of developing it. Self-assessment, well, as educators, we need to be self-assessing ourselves as much as we possibly can. And the best way to do that is through the educational development opportunity by collaborating with peers, using your PLN to collaborate with others worldwide, sharing strategies and methodologies, sharing your curriculum that you're developing to see if it's going to be effective. If it's not, they will definitely give you feedback and maybe even give you new ideas that would enhance what it is that you're trying to do and make it more effective. And then finally, implementing that curriculum into the classroom and making those skills and strategies that you've enhanced, that you developed and modified in order to make learning a better experience for everyone all around. So this is how I'm going to use the skills and the technology that I've used in this classroom. So the biggest thing that you could do that I've done is create a PLN. And with that, you will become a lifelong learner. You will constantly be bombarded with information and new technology and new methodologies that will help you become more effective in the classroom. And I'm very appreciative for having taken this course and had Dr. Parra as a professor, because she did a great job in encouraging us and supporting us in new innovative ways in which we can conduct and complete the assignments to share with our peers. And the feedback has been absolutely priceless. So to conclude, I'd like to thank you for the great learning experiences that you've offered me. My peers have been very supportive, and they've also provided collaboration, ideas, in order to become more effective in some of the processes that we went through in this classroom. Without those types of collaborations, we will never know what is effective and what is not. So if you would wish to contact me, my contact information is at the bottom, and I look forward to hearing from you. Just keep in mind that old technology is gone. We're moving into a new realm of technology that's available for educators, and utilizing that and implementing in the classroom is key to retaining and moving students forward into their professional lives. Thank you very much.